Welcome back to DAVEspn. It's Sunday, 7 p.m. here at South Kitsap High School, Kitsap Bank Stadium. It's June 29, 2025. And this is a home match against the Washington Premier Legends, Cascadia Premier League 1. Looks like we got some honorary guests who will take the field with your Port Orchard Blue. The Legends look like they are barely at full strength. I think maybe they got 2 subs. Here they come, the starting 11. Each side fields 11 players. They switch sides at halftime, 40-minute half. I like an educated viewership here. And of course, I am famous for mispronouncing names and misidentifying players, so every time that happens, take a shot of your favorite adult beverage. So the referees blow the whistle, and we're off. They have calibrated their watches, unfurled their flags, and they will no doubt compensate for the curvature of the earth here as the ball goes to Porter Herbig, number 16. Back. A little high pressure coming, unexpected high pressure. Austin Valdez in goal, tries to boot that up. Dane Price, number 5, and who is that, number 17? Finn Reynolds is number 17 playing the midfield, and of course there's the red flash. Connor the Barbarian, Connor Loudon, number 4. Of course, anchoring the defense, number 21, Hunter Milbrote. And on the far side, who is that? Number 23. He's a new guy. Pedro Munoz. Better known as Peasy to his friends. Welcome to the team, Peasy. There we go. Milbrote is launching that, looking for, oh, what a beautiful header to keep it in bounds. That's Gilbert, Captain Gilbert, to you. Little slippage already. This field, the crumb on this field, you will slip. You got to pay attention to that when you cut back. Beautiful work there by Pedro. Puts number 4 on the ground. They're going to call that out of bounds, black ball. And the goalie calls for it. Rolls it out here to Porter. Milbrote over to Peasy. Peasy, kind of a line drive. Is Gilbert going to get there? No, kind of hard to handle. Had a funky spin. That time it went out. But both times they've tried to go to Captain Gilbert, Caleb Gilbert, to make something happen early in the game. We're 2 minutes and 33 seconds in. There's a great ball. He's on sides. Milbrote kept him onside. That went out of bounds. Didn't call it, but you could see that from here that was out of bounds. That will be another black ball. I see Calvin Moe out there, number 18. Calvin Moe and Dane Price will populate the midfield, the heart of that midfield. Five-second rule. Finally gets it in. I'm getting my sports confused. That's the NBA. And that was Abdella. Drew Abdella, a friend of DAVEspn, on the near sideline for Washington Premier, number 15. Drew's got what you look for. He's big, he's skilled, he got good skills, good speed, and good heart. He wants to win, that guy. Right here in the foreground, number 15. All right, blue throw into Peasy. Where are you going with that, Peasy? He's looking to see what he can quarterback. It's his first game with Port Orchard. I think he came over from, I want to say, Junction, USL2. Maybe he's double dipping. A lot of players play in both leagues. Get as many touches as they can over the summertime. So they go back to their respective colleges and into the fall season. Looking good. There's Herbig, gets his head on it. Nice. Herbig again tries to drop that to his feet, but stays with it. Nice. He and Gilbert tag team that guy here. And we got possession now. You're going to try to frustrate that high pressure. They got no real bench. They only got two guys. Washington Premier's only got two guys. Oh, beautiful pass over the carpet. Rolls right up on Loudon, but there's Dane to clean it up. Gilbert. I think the dark light here on the sidelines is playing tricks with my aperture, but trust me, that was a really nice battle for the ball. Calvin Moe gets called for the foul. That was a 50-50 ball and some excellent acting skills. Did I mention that plays a role in some of these calls? So that's going to be a Washington Premier. Ball, free kick. Calvin Moe on the ball now. Back over to you. I think that might be Mendoza over there. I haven't called him out on the far sideline. I got to get a look at his number. This is Porter Herbig. Back to Milbrodt. Milbrodt's launching it. He's on sides. Nice. Oh, Pedro gets called for his first foul as a Port Orchard Blue player. Here we go, Drew Abdella. I'm telling you guys, look at that beautiful pass. Nothing to nothing. We're in the 8th minute. Austin Valdez puts that up to Gilbert. Gilbert heads it on out of bounds. Herbig again. Loudon tries to get a toe on it. They're going to maintain possession. Premier, here they come in the attack mode. Out wide. Gilbert is there. No call. Looked Looked like a great scoring opportunity for Legend if he wasn't offsides, and he wasn't, because the flag did not go up. Over to Dane. Dane over to Mo. Calvin Mo. There's a man on. Mo sees it. Gets it back over here to Herbig. Keeps it inbounds. Over to Pedro Munoz. Gilbert. Gilbert showing off his skills. Yes. Oh, he leads. McKenzie. Yeah, that's Jake McKenzie over there. Number 10. So he led Jake a little too much on that. Maybe that was a form of flattery to suggest that maybe he was tall enough or fast enough to get to that pass. Falls down, no call. Who comes out of it? Peasy. Playing some good ball. Calvin Moe, oh, ricocheted off a defender there. Calvin would like to have that back. That's out. Blue ball. Chipping it, looking for Loudon. Loudon with the chest stop. Can't control it. There's two on him. They take it away. Number 20, that's Mendoza, I believe. Yeah, Jonathan Mendoza. That was tricky. He got past Loudon. Calvin, gonna see if he can stall. There's Mendoza. Mendoza and Calvin trying to corral the Legends. Oh, dunk. Mendoza with the dunk on that Legend cross. Dunks it right out of bounds. All right, we're going to intercept that. Loudon going to get that out to Gilbert nicely. Where are you going, Gilbert? I'm going right diagonally. He's onside. That was Jake McKenzie. Okay, they're being liberal with the onside. There's a beautiful cross by McKenzie. Who's there? Loudon's there. Gets bumped out. That'll be a goal kick. Who is that? Is that Finn, I think? Yeah, he's new this year. Finn Reynolds was in on that play as well. Ball's in the air. It's going to come down short. Beautiful tackle. One big man on another. That was Peasy. Showing some good sportsmanship, going back to see if he's okay. Got hit by a truck. Finn Reynolds almost with another shooting opportunity, but he couldn't get there. The goalie snags it. Nice work, Herbig, to delay the play. That's the first order of business on defense, delay the play. Everything else is gravy. Possession, an outlet pass. That's all gravy. Just stop the play. Give your teammates a chance to mark up. There's a shot way off. So still 0-0. We're in the 14th minute of play. Looks like the Legends backing off of that high pressure. I think they call them the Legends mainly because a lot of these guys are trying to see what they still got in the tank. A little bit older. Their average age might be a little older than some of the college players on Port Orchard, and indeed some of the high school players. That's going to be a blue ball. Got a good crowd here tonight. Look at this crowd. Just stretches on and on and on.
Roll that curve so much.
Great community involvement here by Port Orchard. Brings a lot of fans out, especially to a home game, even away. So far, another diagonal cross. He's on sides. That's Finn. I think that's Finn. He's going to get by that defender. Defender's giving him too much space with the left. Cross with the left. They're going to clear it. Calvin hustling to get there. Calvin does get there. Stalls that rally. It's going to go out of bounds for a blue ball. Herbig with the honors into Milbrode.
Why is that curve?
That's is that Mendoza over there? Yeah, over to Calvin Moe. Oh, Calvin, a little too much mustard on that pass into Reynolds. There's Loudon. Yes, Loudon. Loudon, right place, right time. Takes the ball away with ease. Over to Calvin, trying to see if we can get some orchestrated. Yeah, there's a good cross. Really good cross. That's going to go out for a corner. That's going to go out for a corner for the blue. Gilbert was closing on that. Captain Caleb. Loudon will do the honors here. He can be crafty. He's got, looks like Jake McKenzie. Yeah, Jake McKenzie's right there. Is he going to play it short? No, he's going to go long. Beautiful ball right in front of the net. With the right header, that could have surprised the goalie in the back of the net. So let's see, take two. Loudon with the ball. He's going to launch that back in. Legends get their head on it. Turn it around. Oh, that's out. That's out. Oh, that's out on the Legends. What a slide. That was Pedro. Easy peasy. Take it easy, man. What effort on that slide. I wish I was in tighter on that. You gotta stop, rewind, and watch that over again, because not only did he slide and delay the play, even if it had gone out on him, it was a good play, but he managed to tap it off of the black jersey, so making a good impression in his first game here with Port Orchard. Pedro, nice work. Goalie's calling for that.
Kristen, go and pass it. Wait, Romeo! I'm gonna go check my friend. My friend's here. Wait.
Milbrode sends it back into the midfield. I don't see much pressure out there in the midfield, the upper midfield. There we go. Gilbert puts it out of bounds. There we go. Let's. There we go, Loudon. Get there. Dane Price with the kick back over his head. Kind of a junior bicycle there. Neither team really breaking out here. I think you got to give the edge to Port Orchard in terms of scoring opportunities. Dane. Oh, Loudon goes down. I hope he's okay. Comes up with a little bit of a hitch in his get along. All right, Pedro is going to look for Gilbert. Beautiful ball. That's a chest stop, textbook chest stop for Gilbert. You know, it happens all the time at this level. You see beautiful skills at work. It's almost second nature now with these guys. So Gilbert, after getting the ball under control and double teamed, he smacks it off the shins of a, here it goes. Oh, McKenzie trying to get that into Loudon. They take it away. Yeah, so Gilbert collected himself and then smacked it off the shins of a legend. Finn over on the far side. Finn, yes, defender goes down. That's going to go right to Loudon. Loudon at the top of the key. Loudon, who's he looking for? He's looking to put Gilbert on. Gilbert going to see if he can work some magic. Drew Abdallah made him think twice. Beautiful header. Beautiful. Cross in there. I think Dane Price put that into Finn. So that's going to be a corner kick. The goalie did good work to knock that out. Yeah, Finn Reynolds. So he's new this year, doing a good job. Here comes Loudon. Loudon. Gilbert gets his head on it, still bouncing around. Goalie taps it out, and they're going to clear it. Gilbert's playing well today, as usual. Double team means nothing to Gilbert. He's still going to control and make a good pass out. Oh, there's a slip by Dane. I'm telling you, that was the crumb on the field right there. Pedro with another dramatic attack there to slide and head that the other direction. Back, Austin calling for it, some pressure coming. Austin kind of juked him, gets it out here to Herbig. Porter Herbig, there's Dane with the header. Calvin, where are you? Yeah, Calvin. Oh, come on, that was a love tap. It's a contact sport. But I think that the gymnastic roll on the foul got the call. Yeah, there's a certain amount of theater. There's a certain amount of theater out there. And ref's got to keep it under control. So we're going to defer this time to the referee, who knows a lot more about soccer than I do, and say that was a good call. Scoring opportunity here for the Legends. Let's see what they do. There's the whistle. And the ball hits the 3-point football upright. I think he was going for just under the crossbar. Still 0-0. We're in the 24th minute. Peasy surveys the field, gets it over to Milbrodt. Lets it go to Porter, back to Milbrodt. They're bringing the high pressure again. There's Peasy. They smack it off of him. It's going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. That will be a black ball. And Mr. Abdullah will do the honors on the throw-in. God, that's good, Drew. Get that in there. Back to Drew. No pressure. Looking for the diagonal cross to his teammate. Here they come. Pedro boots that upfield for Finn Reynolds. Finn Reynolds, defender. Good work by the defender to put himself between Finn and the ball and turn it around. Good defense. That's on. Milbrodt keeping him on. It's just Milbrodt. Milbrodt, yes, Milbrodt. Oh, yeah, Milbrodt against the world. Milbrodt against the world. He goes down. He needs some help. Somebody needs to talk to him and tell him where they are, because he was being attacked by a pack of legends at that point. So the legends are going to reset here. Not enough pressure. Here we go. Can we get a counterattack going? Calvin's going to launch that up to Finn. Is that Finn? Yeah. Finn has to hold it up a little bit. There you go, Finn. It's Finn against one guy. Fakes him out. Looking for the foul. Too much theater there. Too much. Referee right on top of it. Makes the deadly sign of the X. No call. I'm with you, Finn. That looked like a foul to me, but you know what? I'm a fan of the theater. Now we got, what's going on here? It's going to be a break, a water break maybe? Yeah, water break. That's what it is. Okay, we'll catch you when they have. All right, we're back. Everybody's refreshed and hydrated. Pedro comes in with the header. I think the way he's playing, unless they made a sub at the last minute, is Pedro still in the match? Yeah, no, Pedro's right here, number 23. Yeah, I thought so. And then on the far side, let me see who that is. That's going to go way out of bounds. Who is that over there? Oh, that's Aiden Harvey. Aiden Harvey. How could I not recognize Aiden? Well, for one thing, his hair's not blonde this year. So, but yeah, Aiden Harvey, man. Nobody's going to want to deal with this back line. Mendoza, Aiden Harvey, Milbrodt, and Peasy, the new guy. Peasy, Pedro Munoz is making a nice first impression. So Loudon's going to tap that over into the midfield. I see somebody else came in, number 13, Harper Sabari. Harper is a new guy, number 13. So there's Finn, over to Caleb, back to Finn. Here we go. Crossing it. Anybody there? No, that's going to go out of bounds. Good job by the defense to avoid a decent shot on the goal. Okay. Yeah, we got a couple of good ball boys there. The game would not proceed without them. They're very important. Ball goes out of bounds. You got to have somebody retrieve it. Loudon going to reset. Milbrodt over to Pedro. Pedro up to Finn. Finn with the bad pass. They tap it away. Here comes Gilbert to restore some sanity to the world and give that back to the blue. Aiden Harvey. Back to Milbrow. Milbrow's going to launch a line drive. Great ball to Finn, who taps it to himself. Great ball by Finn. Defender does a fantastic job saving the day after the goalie made a bad decision. Come out on that and not secure it. That's going to be a blue ball. Aiden over to Loudon. Over to Pedro. Pedro, too much on that, goes right to the goalie. Looks like we are not playing it through the midfield. For the most part, it's been launched up and over. Harvey gets his head on it. Loudon over to Calvin. Calvin, where are you going, Calvin? Tries to split the defense. Was looking for Mendoza. Mendoza not quite there. On the far side, number 20. That's a black throw. Aiden sends it back the other way. Aiden back to Austin. Aiden to Austin. Austin back to Aiden. Milbrow jacking it up. Headed back into the Legends' possession. Little hustle by Calvin gets it back into the blue. Loudon, they take it away. Still 0-0. Gilbert over to Pedro. Pedro with a nice backspin on that. It's going to bounce straight up. Offsides. We got an offsides flag on the far side. And that's going to get launched. Aiden's there to get his head on it again. 50-50 balls are about 50-50. There goes Mendoza. Nice. Mendoza shields beautifully for the goal kick. Well done by Mendoza. He had to tippy-toe around that ball until it went out on the lazy baseline. So far, I think the crowd is into it, waiting for the dam to break, waiting for a score. Still 0-0, and both teams just seem to be feeling each other out. I think one dramatic play here, one Herculean effort might get everybody riled up. Let's see. Who's it going to be? Who's going to step up for that momentum shift? I saw Mendoza with the slip there. There's Loudon. Loudon, he knows just what he can get away with, and he gets away with it. He's tugging on that player a little bit. Oh, there's a great ball, but Austin, are you there? No, it's going to go out. Once again, Pedro smartly shielding till it goes out. Now we got some subs coming in. I can't see who's coming in. Pedro going out, I believe. Is that Pedro going out? Let's see. No, he's still in over here. That was Mendoza going out. And who came in? Kai Paul, I think, came in. And then Mike Divano comes in up top. So Finn Reynolds goes out, and Michael Divano, the high scorer, the club high scorer, Hell, I think he's the highest scorer in the history of soccer. I don't know. He's got, like, I don't know, 36 goals in 2 seasons or something. It's ridiculous. How does he do it? I don't know. Pedro gets his foot on it. They're still in the attacking third. Into the box they go. Aiden Harvey gets it out of there. Mike. Is that Mike there? Yeah. No, that's Jake McKenzie, number 10. Sorry. Gilbert and Jake McKenzie getting the possession all squared away for. There's a great ball. Goalie's going to come out. Goalie was already out of the box, but came up to send it the other direction to Harper, number 13, Harper Sabari. They seem to be traipsing right through our midfield without much trouble, the Legends. And then we got somebody down here. Who is that? I don't know. Somebody, we're going to give him his privacy and we'll catch you later. We're back. That is indeed in his first game. That's Pedro Munoz. And, geez, we hope he's going to be okay. Made a great impression. And he seemed to go down. Did not see what happened. But he will get some attention over under the trainer's tent on the bench over there. Hopefully he'll be okay. All right, the ball is back in play. Yeah, they take it away. Ref is letting plenty of contact go. They put Milbrode on the ground. No call. Oh, I didn't recognize that player. Put the ball in the air. That was Seamus Miller momentarily. Herbig's going to let that go out for a throw right in the corner. A blue throw. So yeah, Seamus Miller right here briefly with the team last season. Number 4 for the Legends is Seamus Miller. Keep an eye on him. Into the corner. Tapped out of bounds nicely by Gilbert. So it'll be a black throw. Nothing. Legends. Yeah, that was an inadvertent trip. Gilbert goes down to the turf. You got to call that. Nothing dirty about it. Just too many legs. Got tangled up. Kai can't hold it in, so it'll be a black throw. Taps it to himself. Can Milbroke get there? Crosses it. It's still in bounds. Great pass to Seamus Miller. Seamus Miller is crafty. He stays in. Going to go off the end line. Herbig had no choice to put it off the end line for a corner kick. Scoring opportunity for the Legends. They're making some moves here. They're bringing some guys up, sending some guys back. We'll keep our eye on the action over here. And the ball is in the air. Line drive. It's going to go back out of bounds again for a second corner by the legend. I think Gilbert knocked that out of bounds. Ball's in the air. This time it goes to the far post. That's a goal, I think. Somebody's down in the net. Man, that does not look good. Got an injury in there. Not sure who that is, but we're going to cut away and give him his privacy. Okay, we're back. That player is up of his own accord, so he's going to be okay. So that was not a goal. It was foul in the box. Still 0-0, but that was pretty dangerous. Maybe that'll shake up the Port Orchard Blue and get them focused here. Got to get this ball up top. There's Aiden. We got to get this up to Divano. Get us a goal going. There's Kai. Is that Kai Paul? Yeah, I think so. Over to Loudon. Loudon, good control. There's Divano. Divano. Yeah, Divano jukes somebody right onto the carpet. Divano against the world. He's feeling lucky. Divano! Off the post. Was it off the post or did the goalie tap it? Yeah, no, it was off the post. Mike just kept going to the well until the well went dry. Juked one guy, juked another guy, took on the goalie, hit the post. Yeah, they're just rolling right through the midfield. Nobody stops the Legends. They just go right through the midfield. There's a nice opportunity, but kind of a lazy shot. A little too much bounce on it. Gonna go right. Yeah, there's a foul. Calvin tied up with Seamus. And that will be a foul on Calvin. Another great scoring opportunity here by the Legends. The ref will step off his 10 or so yards. Austin telling his guys which way to go, how to line up. Number 7 is going to do the honors for the Legends. On frame, but easily handled by Austin Valdez. Loudon, with an acrobatic fall, gets the benefit of the call. That was not where the foul happened. Loudon he's still trying to talk him into the customary 20 yards. Might get a yellow here for unnecessary delay. There you go. He's a charming fellow, Loudon. He could sell ice to an Eskimo. So I don't blame him for taking a shot at that extra 20 yards. Calvin, watch out. Calvin tapping that, but there's Seamus saying thank you for the tap. It's going to go out of bounds for a blue throw. I mean a black throw, sorry. That was a hell of a throw. black ball. No, was that a foul? Yeah, it looks like he's called a foul. Sure didn't look like much of a foul. But, you know, I don't know nothing. I'm just a guy with a camera. Loudon clears it. Black going to maintain possession. Porter Herbig with a daring slide. It's going to go out for a black throw. Right into the waiting arms of Austin Valdez. 0-0. We're in the 48th minute. I think there's, because of the water break and injury, some stoppage time, but I think we're going to go into halftime with a tie score. Harper Sabari tried the little finesse pass, but it went over the head of Captain Gilbert. There it is. Halftime, 0-0. We'll catch you later. Halftime is over. We're back. Port Orchard in blue. WPFC Legends in black. It's 0-0. 45 minutes left. Let's see if we can wrangle some kind of a score out of this. So up top, it looks like number 13, Harper Sabari. And Divano at the striker position. And I think Jake McKenzie on the far side there. That's going to go out, be a blue throw. Mendoza with the throw back into Aiden Harvey Milbrook. Over to Porter Herbig. Herbig is going to jack that up. Great ball. Still on. Number 7. Number 7 can't handle it. Who is that guy, number 7? He seems like he had a good opportunity there, and he just kind of flubbed it. Maybe if he scored more goals, got more comfortable with the ball. Oh, wait a minute. That's Divano. See, kids, even the best sometimes doesn't work out. Oh, flicks it on. Goalie comes out smartly to put that out of bounds. So, yeah, he might have flubbed that last possession, but Divano's still crafty enough to flick that ball on for his teammate. Goalie anticipated it. It's going to be a blue throw. Mendoza with the honors. That's going to be another blue throw. Harper Sabari, number 13, puts it into the waiting feet of a legend. Mendoza gets it into Aiden. Aiden back over to Milbrode, over to Porter Herbig. This is how it started last time. And another long ball. Cannot get it under control there. Harper. Steps in, Aiden Harvey. Aiden with the juke. And I think he stepped on some guy's cleats. And are they going to call a foul or just going to blow the whistle for an injury? No, they're going to call a foul. Okay. I think that was, that was just an injury whistle. So he's going to drop the ball. It was in Black's possession anyway. Divano bringing some pressure. You can't spell Divano without D. Out of bounds, Herbig. Be a black throw. Shadows are getting long here. Half the field is in shadow, and the other in dramatic sunlight. Not so fast, got around him, but then Herbig with a beautiful ball up the side. I think that was Jake. McKenzie trying to get possession for his team. Gilbert trying to settle everybody down. He does settle everybody down. Calvin Moe over to Loudon. Loudon with a beautiful through ball to an over offsides guy. Yeah. Harper Sabari looking for his first goal. Yeah, that looked like a nasty kick. You got to give that guy a yellow. Beautiful roll, beautiful duck cover and roll there by Divano to get that yellow card out of the pocket. Good work, Michael. So now we're going to have a good opportunity. It's a decent position here to put this in the box, have some blue jerseys run under it. Put it in the net, get a goal. Loudon will do the honors. Right to the goalie, who does not fumble it. Sure-handed. Calvin Moe. Here we go. Aiden Harvey. And you saw his teammate Mendoza slipped on the turf. It's going to be a black throw. They get it in quickly. Number 7. It's just number 7. Fantastic save. Fantastic save by Austin Valdez. Does the splits in front of the net. Taps it away with his left foot. Splayed out akimbo. Austin Valdez saves the day. This game is really tight. Okay, Harper. Here we go, Harper. Harper. Up and over. It was Harper. Had one guy and the goalie. I think it's going to be a goal kick. Or no, it's going to be a... They must have nicked the black jersey, so it'll be a corner kick, and they want him to do it from this near corner. Pretty good work there, Harper. I think you just keep hustling, you'll get that goal. Loudon will do the honors from the corner. We're going to watch this action over here because that's where the action is. Ball's in the air. Long ball, really long. Headed. We're going to maintain possession. Dribbled in for a shot wide right. I think that was Divano. Decided to test his luck. Porter Herbig playing a good game, got his head on it, over to Moe. Calvin heads it directionally back to Milbrodt. Milbrodt up to Loudon to Milbrodt. They're going to wait and see. Where's that high pressure now, Legends? Where's your high pressure now? Offsides. Flag comes up. Goalie doesn't want to take the offsides. I thought there was a flag went up, but I don't know. Loudon trying to get that to Calvin. Oh, Harper. There we go. Mike Divano. They take it away from Mike. Harper tries to battle for it. Player goes down. They call Harper for the foul. Fans don't like it. Ref needs LASIK. I think we have an optometrist, an ophthalmologist in the crowd. Advertising for his services. Jake McKenzie, number 10, up top. They're just going right through our midfield all day long, kind of at will. Gilbert, there's a cross, a decent cross. Milbrodt taps it right back to the Legends. A high cross this time for the header, out of bounds. Seamus Miller with the header, went out of bounds, goal kick. All right, we're going to roll it out to Herbig. Calvin Moe back to Austin. Now they're bringing a little bit more pressure. They're in up top, at the top of the box. Austin to Jake. Is that Jake? Yeah, I think that was Jake. Yeah. Out of bounds. Blue ball. We're in the 55th minute, 0-0. I think the score was 4-2 last time we played this team. Michael kind of casual there. Michael and Loudon cannot come away with it. Aiden Harvey steps in. Show him how it's done, Aiden. Back over to Loudon. Loudon. Oh, wide right. Tried for a moment of glory. From great distance. Almost went in. Out of bounds, unforced error by the goalie. It's going to be a blue ball. What are you doing there, goalie? 0-0, anybody's game. Can't make those kind of mistakes. Let's see if he's going to have to pay for it now. Let's see if the Port Orchard team can capitalize on that turnover. Swinging it over to Caleb Gilbert on the far side, wearing the captain's band. Caleb is going to get it in the corner. Oh, Harper Sabari's called for offsides. Flag goes up. They're going to get past Herbig. Yeah, they're past him. Milbrodt's there to cover. Good job, Milbrodt. That's going to go right up the sidelines into a waiting Legend lap. Is that Seamus Miller? I'm not sure. No, that was somebody else. There we go. Harper with the great ball up to Divano. Divano gesticulating as though he did not like that lead pass. I'm not sure. Something about it he didn't like. Out of bounds, that'll be a blue ball. I think both teams may be getting a little frustrated here at the lack of offensive production. Gilbert gets fouled. Gilbert. Took a little spin on the ground. And Loudon tries to take the customary extra yardage. Oh, we got a sub coming in. That's the stop here. Dom Pajimola from Hilo, Hawaii. Aloha, my brother. Dom, the Dominators, his fans are loyal, and they are here tonight. Dom Pajimola is going to go up top. Mike Divano is going to stay in as well. There's the goalie. Goalie does not secure it. Dom was there to upset that goalie's efforts. Loudon, nice ball over to Calvin Moe. Mendoza, a very sure-footed guy. Good addition to the team. Oh, yeah, what a ball. Oh, that's offsides. Offsides, Mike. Mike, that was offsides. Launching it. Up top, that's going to be a header to Austin. All right, we have now entered the 60th minute of play in a scoreless game. Calvin over to Loudon. Loudon with the pullback. Loudon getting grabbed. No call. That's part of the game. Milbro. Seamus Miller bringing some high pressure. Over to Loudon, looking for Dom. Going right through our midfield. Now they're on the attack. They're in the box. Tried for the lefty shot. Goes off the shins of maybe Milbrot. No, I think that was Porter that defended that shot. If I'm wrong, take a shot yourself. Yeah, that didn't look good. That's going to go out for a corner kick. We're going to focus over here where the action is. That went off of a black jersey for a goal kick. We got some subs coming in. A sub coming in, looks like. I can't see who that is. Looks like Herbig is going out. Porter Herbig is going out. And I'm not sure who that is that's coming in. I can't see his number over there. You may notice Port Orchard is playing with a 3-5-2 formation, it looks like. And despite 5 in the middle, the Legends are getting around us pretty easily. There goes Calvin to Mike. Over to Mendoza, Loudon to Mike Divano, looking for Jake McKenzie. And Harper, they're going to take it away. Jake keeps it in bounds, gives it to Loudon. Legends don't like it. They're taking time to argue the call. Meanwhile, we're heading back up the field. There's Dom. Dom over to Loudon on the baseline, looking for Jake McKenzie. And they tap that. Dom's going to try to wrangle that ball. I think he got a foul there. That guy was trying to shield it while the ball was rolling ever so slowly. There's Seamus Miller. Seamus looking for the shot. It's going to be a corner kick. Good save by Austin Valdez. Second really good save by Mr. Valdez in the goal for Port Orchard. And the aforementioned Seamus Miller will put the ball in play from the corner. Nobody to play it short. So let's see what happens. Ball's in the air, keeper's there. With a bullet out to Mike. Mike is trying to wait for his teammates, maybe. Mike is assessing the situation. There's a good ball. That's on. He's on sides. One man to beat. Goalie with a spectacular save. It's going to go out of bounds for a blue throw. Popped in the air. It's going to go out of bounds for a blue throw. Ball boys doing a great job. Well done, gentlemen. Mendoza into Calvin Moe. Back over to number 6. Launched in the air, looking for Mendoza. Mendoza playing up to Dom. There's Dom. Dom taps it to himself. Dom's going to get there. And that'll go out for a corner kick. Well done, Dom. Oh, that's Caleb over there playing on D now. All right, Coach Leonard has moved some players around. Loudon will do the honors. Let's focus on this action. Ball's in the air, long. Seamus Miller takes it away from Divano. Divano trying to chase him down. Gets there. Milbro doesn't quite get it over the head of that defender, or that one for that matter. That'll go out of bounds for a goal kick. Yeah, we beat this team at their home field. Maybe the Port Orchard team is overconfident today. We're in the 67th minute. 0-0 is the score. Mike almost stole the ball. Slipped on the turf. Launching it. Trying to get that one-on-one situation with Seamus. Another fantastic save. 2 fantastic saves in a row by Austin Valdez. How many times has Austin Valdez bailed this team out today? I count 4. He's a human highlight film in the net today. Human highlight film, Austin Valdez. 0-0, thank you. All thanks and praise to Austin Valdez. All right, Seamus Miller for the Legends will boot this up. It's going to go right into the middle of the goal. They come away without a score. That was dangerously close. Here we go. Let's go, Mike. Here goes Divano. Divano trying to get that back in. Here's Dom. Dom jukes it. Yes! Dom juked it and Divano finishes it! Yeah, that's the definition of team play right there! Everybody had a hand in that, especially Divano. Beautiful. Mike takes it. Takes his space in the middle. Mike takes his space in the middle and gets it out to the corner. Beautiful cross in. Some deflections. Dom Pajimola with the unselfish tap. And we're up 1-0. We needed that. Divano. No stranger to the net. Or to the DAVEspn beauty shot. There he is. For all his friends and family, the coveted close-up, the DAVEspn beauty shot. Well done, Michael. Now let's see if we can hold on to this lead. There's Loudon. Loudon gets in a sumo wrestling match. Not to suggest that either one of those guys is as big as a sumo wrestler, but they were tangled. They were grabbing at shorts. We got a water break, so...
Assisted by Don Pajimola, 68th minute goal scored by number 7, Mike Divano.
Crowd goes wild for Mike. We'll catch you as soon as they're back from their hydration break. We are back. Ball got thrown in, and we have competing headers right out of the hydration break. We saw another slippage on the turf there. Oh, Loudon's going to get called for a little grab there. We got to maintain this lead, this narrow 1-0 lead in the 72nd minute of a 90-minute match plus stoppage time. Beautiful ball. Out of bounds for a corner. Legends corner. They seem to. They have good positioning. They have good mojo on these set pieces here. It's very dangerous. They crowd the box. They crowd the net. Very well. That's gonna get bounced out. I don't know who. Maybe it was Caleb Gilbert that got it. There's a chip in the air. Great ball. That's a fantastic finesse pass. Until Calvin Moe thought otherwise. Puts it out of bounds, so that'll be a black throw.
Me and him will stay on the lane. You can watch the exact one. And then you have to go. Me and him are going to stay on the
Nice work on to Dom. Dom Pajimola's got one guy to beat. He's going to kick it to himself. Good job. Now it's just Dom and the goalie. Hits the post. Dom Pajimola comes in, one guy to beat, passes to himself, hits the post. Maybe the dam is broken. Maybe this means Port Orchard's going to put another one in the net. I don't know. There you go. Fantastic work there by Milbrook to get that out of bounds, delay the play. Out of bounds. Nope, that's still in. He's going to get there. That'll be corner kick. Another corner kick. The law of averages suggests that one of these is gonna get in past all the blue jerseys as it ricochets around all the bodies and heads in there and legs. Not this time. Popped out. Black's gonna maintain possession, chipping it back in the air, looking far post, out of bounds. Blue throw. 1-0. in the 75th minute of a 90-minute match between Port Orchard and the Washington Premier Legends. Yes, Calvin Moe gets his foot on it. Now Dom Pajimola to Calvin. Calvin tries to take he's getting over to Loudon. Loudon over to Jake McKenzie, I believe, is over there on that far side. Is that Jake? He's going to take a shot. Yeah, he's going to take a shot. Wide right. Was that Jake McKenzie? Yeah, it was. Kind of a shot from great distance there. Pressure. There we go. Gilbert sends that into the grandstands for a black throw. Popped in the air, settled on the ground by Seamus Miller. Seamus looking to put it, that should have been offside. Oh, there's a foul. No call. No call. Beautiful. Tit for tat. Finn Reynolds went down, no call. This guy goes down, no call. There's a lot of arm waving and gesticulation by the Legends this time. I don't blame them. Oh, maybe, yeah, there you go. Number 17's explaining the rules to the referee. There you go. Tell him how it really ought to be, okay? Because he's probably only been reffing for 10 years. Oh, that looked like a acrobatic shot there that Austin Valdez handles deftly, as usual. There we go. Up to Mike. Mike waiting for his teammates. Getting it over to Loudon in the middle. Everybody's up. We got, oh, what a pass. Oh, they step in. They tried to get it to Dom. Too many people there. Dom stays with it. Dom stays with it. Dom stays with it. Dom stays with it. Mendoza gonna put him out of bounds. That'll be a black ball. Mendoza comes in to help, and 19 went down. Into a ring of fire. Oh, what a ball. That was incredible. Right over his shoulder. That looked like Joe Montana to Jerry Rice there. Bounced up in the air. Tried for the bicycle. No help there. Swing and a miss. Loudon is going to put that out of bounds. Loudon upset with himself on that. It'll be a black throw. They're not going to wait. They're going to get it in quickly. Number 5 for the Legends, showing some hustle. Gets the ball right back. Have we settled into some complacency? No, we haven't. Caleb Gilbert with a beautiful steal. Gets it out to Michael right at his feet. Michael, we got a rally going here. Michael waiting for the defense to commit. Tries to lay it off to Jake McKenzie. The defense is there. Mendoza. That'll be a black throw. We got a sub coming in here. Mendoza going out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special shout out for one of our extended POFC family. If you see him around, please make sure to wish Isaac Harvey a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Isaac Harvey. It's his birthday day. Aiden Harvey's brother. Okay, we're back. Calvin Moe, what a tackle right in front of the ref. No call, beautiful tackle. Well done, no call. But the black will maintain possession. And lack of communication there. Seamus, his teammate, thought he was going to zig, and he zagged. That's how it goes. So I think Kai Paul came in. Mendoza went out, and I think Kai Paul came in. Number 15, yeah. And right here by the Loudon. They tried to sneak up on Loudon, but you can't sneak up on Loudon. Try again. Put in another quarter and try again. Kai over to Divano. Divano surveying, waiting for the defense to commit. They just stare him down. Great ball. Here we go. Over to Dom. There's Kai Paul. Kai, what are you going to do? Is he a lefty? I don't know. He might be. Mike chipping it in the air. Yes. Oh, the header goes over the crossbar. The header by Jake McKenzie. Is that Jake? Yeah, that's Jake McKenzie. Like a maestro conducting the orchestra, Legends goalie is now directing the Woodwinds to go upfield. Nice work there. Kai gets it right to the feet of Mike Divano. We're going to reset. Austin chipping it way downfield. Loudon. Yeah, I've seen they step in the passing lane there and take it away from Kai Paul. I've seen the Port Orchard team play better. It's going to be a foul outside the box, hopefully. Can't really tell who that is. They committed that foul. Might have been Gilbert. But this is a very dangerous scoring opportunity for the Legends here. Just outside the box. Austin's going to put everybody. Is Austin going to have to come up with another spectacular save? I don't know. How much can you ask from a stellar goalie like Austin Valdez? I guess you got to ask him one more time. And there it is. Dialed it up and delivered by Austin. Still in bounds. There it is. Chipped up in the air by the Legends. There's a shot in. Another save by Austin Valdez. Shot from close range. Divano with the counterpunch. Divano with the counterpunch. Down the sideline. He's in the middle. He's looking to put Dom on. Dom Pajimola. The goalie's there. The defender and the goalie collide. Goalie finally secures the ball. Spectacular save on one end by Austin Valdez. Great rally by the Port Orchard Blue, full of sound and fury, amounting to no goals. We're still ahead 1-0 in the 83rd minute. Can we nurse this one goal lead? I don't know. Black throw. Cleared. Divano clearing it. It's going to go to the back line of the Legends. They're going to diagonally cross. Who's there? Cross. Beautiful cross. Spectacular save by Austin Valdez. Good score. Put back this time by the Legends. The Legends put it back in. We're even 1-1 now. I'm not sure how many times you can ask Austin Valdez to put the cape on and sail in there like Superman. But by my count, I think it's 7 times. And on the 8th, they put it in the net. So it's 1-1. In the 84th minute of an undefeated season for the Port Orchard Blue. Are they going to wind up with a tie or worse? I don't know. Aiden Harvey is going out. And I'm not sure who just came back in. I'll have to check. It might be Porter Herbig that came back in. Mike to himself. They take it away. Mike's going to get a yellow for that. Yeah. He pushed that guy to the ground with some extra forearm. Ref didn't like it. Eli Gish came into the match, number 19. He'll be along the back line. Some subs. There's a precious few subs for the Legends, but they're making them. 5 going out to the bench. There's a bullet, a low sailing bullet. Calvin Moe trying to head that out of the way. Can't get it out of the midfield just yet. Out of bounds. Kai puts that out of bounds. Black throw. Another fantastic job by our ball boys. Seamus Miller on the ball. He's dangerous. You got to watch it. Loudon chips it up in the air, but they're going to maintain possession. No, they're not. So Loudon disrupts the play, and we're going to get possession back. Goalie's coming out of the box, way out of the box. Paid off for him. (19) Eli Gish. Ball gets knocked down by Austin Valdez, and it bounces off his chest, and he falls on top of it with a Legend striker bearing down on him. So I guess the spectacular save count has been reset, so there's one on the reset. Austin Valdez save count. That's a foul. Pepe De Luna, number 14, came into the game when I wasn't paying attention, which could have been any time, but number 14 is back in the match. It looks like Porter Herbig is going out, and I'm not sure who that is that came in. Turn around for DAVEspn so I can get a look at your jersey. Too late. We have a lot of players on the roster that come and go with the various schedules and commitments and vacations. It's quite a juggling act for the coach. There's a good ball. Austin is on it. Out of bounds. We're in the 88th minute. Plus stoppage time. We did have a hydration break, so it's probably going to be an extra 4 minutes maybe. 1-1 tie. Into Calvin. Yeah, that was a dangerous slide. I think that should be a red. Yeah, got to be a red.
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
Tempers are flaring.
Nothing's wrong with that.
Tempers are flaring. Ref, you got to bring that red card out. You got to bring the red card out. That was a really dangerous kick. Dangerous slide. I can't tell who's getting a yellow. Is there a red coming out? I don't know. So the ref needs to get this under control. We're in the 90th minute now. Tempers flaring. But that was a nasty slide. No doubt about that. Could have resulted in serious injury. I don't think a red card came out. Let's. Who did? Hunter Milbrot? So Milbrot got a red card? So now we're down a man. Milbrot is out with a red card. We are down a man. Let's see. Goes right to the goalie. I suspect the referee is going to want to end this game with the minimum amount of stoppage time that as he can. Loudon. Kai Paul heads it. DeLuna tries to send it. But Black is going to maintain possession. Pepe DeLuna is on the other side, number 14, my mistake. Yes, Calvin. Loudon looking for the handball. Doesn't get it. Loudon is going to get a red card if he doesn't settle down. We're already a man down. We are one man down, and you gotta control yourself here. You don't want to go two men down and give the Legends a chance to capitalize on a lack of composure. Oh, they're both down. Oh, the guy. Good. Okay, so there is justice in the world. I'm just informed by my research department that both teams are down a man. There were two reds that came out because of that scrum. Loudon is going to go to the side. Here comes the kick. Saved by Valdez. Black is going to maintain possession. It's 10 on 10. There's Calvin Moe. Calvin Moe going to make his way through the midfield. There's another foul. Another nasty foul. Player goes down. That wasn't even close. That's definitely going to draw a yellow. So it's 10 on 10 and flirting with 9 on 10 there by the Legend. We're in the 93rd minute now. Can't be much time left. Really got chippy toward the end here, but so yeah, 10 on 10. The player who committed that horrendous late slide, got kicked out, along with Hunter Milbrot, who came to the defense of his teammate for Port Orchard. And there it is. The whistle gets blown. It's a 1-1 tie, so Port Orchard remains undefeated, but they will have that one tie on their record now. So the whistle has blown, and in a display of sportsmanship, the players are shaking hands. And that's nice. That's good to see. You want your players to play with emotion and passion. And the game ball, the coveted DAVEspn game ball, got to go to that guy. Even the Legends players, they know who's who. Austin Valdez, congratulations. Spectacular performance by Austin Valdez to keep us in the match. I want to linger on that. Give everybody a chance to light a candle and say a prayer for the next match. Let's see if we can get out of the next match with a W. Thank you, Austin. for a great performance. Port Orchard can hold their head up. 1-1 tie. We'll catch you next time on DAVEspn. 4 of the last 5 games here will be at home, so you'll get plenty of action on DAVEspn, and I know you have viewing options. So long for now.